And Vanderbilt will move left to right as you listen. Should be a good one. As Ely steps in to jump against Williams. Williams at 6'9", Festus at 6'11". Doran Gottschall steps in. The tap into the air is a tough one. It's finally controlled by Festus on about the third attempt. St. Mary's opens up man-to-man. Commodores have a decided height advantage. Vanderbilt goes right inside. Festus double team. Banked up the shot, no good. It's tipped out of bounds by St. Mary's. It'll be Commodore basketball.
Well, you went straight where you'd expect it, down low at the block with Festus. That was a good shot. He just needs to get a little higher off the glass there.
Tinsley will inbound near the corner. Looking to get it in, and will finally get it into Goulburn. Lance gets it into the hands of Taylor. St. Mary's, who said a man-to-man. Dellavedova is on Taylor. Goulburn wide open, passed up the shot, drives to the lane. Tough shot blocked, but a foul is called on Tim Williams, who appeared to get a lot of basketball, but he's going to be called for the foul, and Goulburn will go to the line.
Well, he must have got him with the body right there, because everything that I was looking at right there had his hand right on top of the basketball.
Goulburn coming off his first career double-double, 14 points, 16 rebounds in the win over Ole Miss. He is a 76% free throw shooter, and the first one is good. This is two good free throw shooting teams, both 73%. Vanderbilt's gotten to the line 449 times. This is number 450, and it gets the roll. 2-0 Commodores. First offensive possession for the Gales.
Well, you got Taylor on McConnell right now.
McConnell, a Bob Cousy finalist for top point guard in the country. He's got the ball on the right wing. To Dellavedova, now back to McConnell. Entry pass down to Jones. Jones guarded by Tinsley with a little mismatch. Festus comes for help, forces a cross-court pass, top of the key, Dellavedova. Now goes to the corner to Jones. Shot fake, drives the lane, hands it inside Williams. Williams up over his Ely, good. Patience paid off for the Gales. We're even at 2, almost a minute gone. Goulburn finds Taylor on the right wing, now Tinsley. St. Mary's still in a man-to-man. Goulburn straight away. They sag back a little off of him. Down inside, Festus goes up with a shot good off the glass.
Well, the other matchup I think Vanderbilt can exploit is Dellavedova on Taylor.
4-2 Commodores. McConnell weaves through a screen, pulls up in the lane, almost traveled. Nice little pass inside for the dunk from Williams. St. Mary's very good at sharing the basketball. Over 60% of their baskets are assisted. That is an extremely high stat. Festus inside, kicks to Goulburn. Open three, no good. Long rebound to the corner, back to Lance. He'll try it again. Air ball, too strong. Rebound St. Mary's. Dellavedova down court. Gives it into the hands of Clint Steindl. Steindl at 6'7", but a good outside shooter. Throws the ball over into row number 1 over by the scorer's table.
Well, Steindl picked the basketball up right there at half court, and everybody overplayed the passing lanes, and he had nowhere to go with it.
Almost 2 minutes gone here from Memorial Gym. We're tied at 4. Vanderbilt's basketball. Tinsley across the center line. Guarded by McConnell. To Goulburn. Back over to Brad on the left wing. Now straight away Jenkins. Steps back. He'll take the long three. In and out, no good. Rims out of there. Rebound Williams for the Gales. To McConnell into the front court. McConnell, dribble drive, foul on Taylor.
I tell you what, he's a smart, heady player. He gets his shoulder down into you right there, creates the contact.
Well, he leads the West Coast Conference in assist-to-turnover ratio. He's got 15 points per game. He averages 48% from three-point range. Just a very sharp, solid player, outstanding shooter. Dellavedova works off the screen, picked up by Goulburn, now goes back over to McConnell. McConnell one dribble out to Steindl. Steindl guarded by Jenkins, a little height advantage there. Now Dellavedova guarded by Goulburn. Asks for a screen, gets one from Williams. Could not penetrate, backs out near the center circle. Shot clock at 13. Now he'll drive, cut off, now tries again. Almost traveled with it. Goes cross court to Steindl. Steindl drives to the lane, kicks it outside to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. Jones, 17-footer, no good. Long rebound out of bounds. It'll be Vanderbilt basketball. Good solid defense that time by the Commodores.
Well, the one thing that St. Mary's does, though, they spread you out. I mean, you've got to run at perimeter shooters all the time. When their guards get down low, you've got to be able just to guard them one-on-one without any help.
Tied at 4, almost 3 minutes gone, first half. Tinsley to the left wing, now to the top to Goulburn. Inside of the lane to Festus. Goes to his right into the lane, no good. Rebound St. Mary's. Those are good looks, just not going down early. Commodores 1 of 6 from the field. Dellavedova works off a screen, just kind of follows that screen around, almost a moving screen, and his one-hander's good. Dellavedova basically just followed the guy who was screening for him around the right side of the lane and then put up the one-hander. The Gales lead 6-4. Tinsley sends it into the rim, and it's stuffed. Two-hand jam by Festus.
Well, now Festus has got to get back. He's got to pick up.
Into the lane, loose ball. Festus got down and knocked it out of bounds. Tied at 6, 16:24 to go, and Steve Chingang is going to check in for the Commodores. And he will come in for Ezeli.
Well, he looks like he's moving a lot better today than what he was.
He was limping before the game on Wednesday. Did not play at all in the second half. They inbound to the corner to Jones. Jones, one of the few guys on this team that does not look to shoot the three-point attempt. Dellavedova will from way out if you let him. Jones, he'll drive to the lane, pull up an off-balance 13-footer is good.
Well, he was going to pass that basketball.
St. Mary's up 8-6. Taylor on the wing, one dribble out to Chingang. Now to Goulburn. Right wing to Taylor. Taylor puts it on the floor once now to Goulburn. Now Tinsley. Tinsley guarded by McConnell. Drives through traffic, and he's a reach-in foul is going to be called. And McConnell, who was begging for a jump ball, instead he's going to be whistled for the foul, his first team.
And we're just kind of following into the paint. Next thing you know, they're shooting point-blank shots. So we've got to do a better job of picking them up a little bit earlier.
The foul on McConnell was judged a shooting foul, so Tinsley will go to the line for 2, and his first one is good. First points for Brad. Had 8 assists last year in the win over the Gales. Second one on the way is also good. So we're tied at 8. 15:45 to go first half. McConnell into the front court. Vanderbilt has jumped into a zone for the first time, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Vanderbilt. They'll inbound right in front of the Commodore bench. McConnell, a two-time reigning Conference Player of the Week, gets it into Dellavedova, who banks it in from about 12 feet on the right side.
We were just way late on that screen right there, and he's got one of those guys that has one of those quick releases. You've got to get on him immediately.
10-8 in favor of St. Mary's. Chingang hands it off to Tinsley, who lost it but got it back. Now Goulburn. They work it around Chingang. Now to Taylor. Open three on the wing. Jeff knocked it down. 780 consecutive games with a made three-pointer. Vanderbilt leads 11-10. Dellavedova into the corner, 15-footer, good. He just pulls the trigger.
You got to get out on him. The big guy has to hedge and stay on him, even if you have to switch.
12-11 St. Mary's, 5 minutes gone here first half. Jenkins broke open. They didn't see him in time. Now he's got the ball in the corner, guarded by 6'7" Steindl. Step back jumper by John, short, long rebound. Chingang, good hustle, but he could not hang on to it, and now he's limping a little bit as he heads back down court. St. Mary's the other way with the basketball. Dellavedova lost the handle. He was going to pull the trigger, didn't get a clean handle. Bounce pass down inside to Mitchell Young, a 6'9" sophomore, another Australian. Now Steindl almost walked with it, turned it over to Taylor the other way. McConnell gets back. Taylor, beautiful play by McConnell, took it away. Lead pass the other way to Steindl, who goes up and got the roll on the layup. Commodores blew an opportunity there. Nice defensive play by McConnell. And the Gales with a three-point lead, 14-11. Tinsley across the center line, works it near side, now to Taylor straight away. Jeff to Tinsley was open. He'll drive to the lane. He'll scoop it. A shot is blocked beautifully inside by Mitchell Young. Gales coming the other way. And Dellavedova throws it cross court, intended for Young, and it's out of bounds. Good job by Taylor. He bounced it off Mitchell Young.
Well, Dellavedova slapping himself saying, I should have shot that basketball. I shouldn't have passed it.
So now Stephen Holt will come in, 6'4" freshman from Portland for Steindl for St. Mary's. Kyle Fuller, the freshman, 6'1" out of Moreno Valley, California, into the game for the Commodores. So it's Festus Ezeli back in as well. Vanderbilt trailing by 3 with the basketball. Jenkins to the corner, threw it away, intended for Fuller. Third Vanderbilt turnover.
Well, the thing that you can't do against a team like this, because they're so efficient offensively, you can't afford to turn the basketball over.
St. Mary's into the front court. Dellavedova drives, cut off, tried to hook a pass inside and turned it over. Tinsley coming the other way. Ran with a bounce pass and a bad one taken away the other way. You just can't. That's just too cute. Long three by Dellavedova is an air ball, but the rebound is put back in by Holt.
Well, Holt saw that it was going to be an air ball and was able to get the basketball, and he jumped up and got it and put it in before anybody could get to him.
16-11. St. Mary's by 5. Fuller to the basket, no good. Festus with a follow. Yes! And he was fouled. It did 2 laps around the rim before it nestled in.
Well, you got to look at the 3 straight turnovers that we had right there and look at the score. We had an open look on transition, and we make 2 really poor passes.
Now Tinsley will sit down. Goulburn will sit down. Rod Odom, the freshman out of Central Islip, New York, checks into the game. Jeff Taylor back in as well. That foul a moment ago was on Mitchell Young. And Festus to the line where he went 10 for 12 in the win over Ole Miss. He's got his free throw average up to 61% now. And his free throw here is short. Rebound taken away by St. Mary's. Rob Jones. Vanderbilt trailing 16-13. McConnell hesitates, now drives and kicks outside. Now top of the key, straight away. Jones, good for 3. Rob Jones with a three-pointer. And the lead is suddenly 6 for St. Mary's at 19-13. Taylor in the corner. There's Jenkins. Had an open look, instead feeds it inside to Festus, who banks it up. No good. Rebound, Rod Odom with a putback. Missed it. Got his own miss stripped beautifully and saved by McConnell.
Jenkins has to stop head faking on the basketball and just shoot the thing.
19-13. McConnell goes baseline, cut off. They work it back outside to Dellavedova. Kenton Walker, a 6'9 junior from San Diego, into the game for St. Mary's. Dellavedova back over cross court for a 3. That's no good. Long rebound will be run down by John Jenkins. Commodores need a basket, trailing by 6. Fuller, between the legs dribble, finds Taylor. Jeff for 3 left side, good. Second 3 of the day for Taylor. Cuts the lead in half with 12 minutes to go first half, 19-16.
I don't think St. Mary's is expecting that to happen.
Holt to McConnell. McConnell out near the center circle, guarded by Fuller. Gets a screen from Walker. Dribble drive, carried the basketball, turned it over, travel, pick one. He did all 3 there in the lane. Time St. Mary's 19, Vanderbilt 16, 11:47 to go first half. Tennessee Education Lottery proud to have raised over $1.8 billion to support education programs in Tennessee. To learn more about programs funded by the lottery, visit seehowitadds.com. Fuller, Odom, Jenkins, Taylor, and Ezeli. Vanderbilt with the basketball, trailing by 3. Odom looking inside, goes in there to Festus. Ball is stripped away, and a reach-in foul. Could have been a hold. Festus tried to reach for the ball and was sort of held back by Mitchell Young. That's his second, and that's the 4th on St. Mary's.
Well, again, that's a set play coming out of the timeout right there.
Vanderbilt 5 of 15 from the field. They inbound to Taylor. Ball stolen away. Just sort of threw a jump ball up, and credit St. Mary's. They went up even with Jeff, and that's turnover number 6 on the Commodores. Dellavedova outside to McConnell, guarded by Fuller. Backs out of there now, crossover dribble, drives to the free throw line, looks back outside to Dellavedova. 15 to shoot. Dellavedova dribbles to his right, pulls up inside. Beautiful pass for the lay-in by Kenton Walker.
Well, you got to get weak side help right there.
21-16 Gales, 11 minutes to go first half. St. Mary's is 10 of 13 from the field. Jenkins tried to go baseline, got his man in the air, throws it back out around to Fuller. Fuller back to Jenkins. John, a 17-footer, is short. Rebound McConnell for St. Mary's. Walks it across the center line. Just keeps dribbling the basketball, comes to his left, spins, cut off, throws it back outside now to Rob Jones. Jones guarded by Odom. Jones drives, touch foul on Odom. His first, team second. Right now, St. Mary's is pretty much doing whatever they want to do offensively.
Well, they're in control of the game because of the way the tempo is.
McConnell will inbound on the baseline. Sends it into Jones, guarded by Odom in the right corner. Jones puts it on the floor. Bounce pass to Dellavedova. They just keep weaving, run ball screen after ball screen out on the perimeter, and then try to find either a loose lane inside or an open look outside. Dellavedova goes cross court. Jones, open three, left corner is no good. Long rebound, St. Mary's.
Well, then you can't have that. There's just absolutely no way when they take 30 seconds off the shot clock, and then you don't get an offensive rebound.
Dellavedova dribbling with the left hand to the lane. His runner high off the glass, missed everything. Rebound Taylor for the Commodores. Vanderbilt trailing by 5 midway through the first half. Fuller to Odom. On the wing, Taylor. Jeff stepped back, lost the basketball, got it back, and then stolen by Dellavedova, who just reached in and took it away. Dellavedova out to McConnell, into the corner. Holt, he stepped on the sideline. We see that almost once a game when teams have never been in here before. Holt turned it over. And now Goulburn in for Jenkins for the Commodores. 9:44 to go in the first half. St. Mary's leading 21-16. Gales are 10 of 15 from the field. Vanderbilt is 5 of 16. Vanderbilt's turned it over 7 times. Fuller. Right wing, Taylor. Right corner, Goulburn. Lance will dribble it to the lane. He'll drive to the basket and lay it in with the left hand. That was a nice drive from Goulburn. Gales up 21-18. Lance with 4. Dellavedova guarded by Taylor now. Gets a big screen, moves left, and then sends it inside, and Fuller went in and took it away.
And that's where you've got to be on that help side defense.
Fuller racing down court to Odom. Into the right corner, Taylor. Jeff hesitates on the wing, crossover dribble. He'll drive, took a hip check, and then threw it out of bounds. St. Mary's got away with a little bit of something there. Taylor was driving in and caught a little hip check going to the lane, but then Jeff thought that his teammate was going to the corner, and he did not.
Well, what Jeff's got to do right there, he gets that much penetration down in the lane. He's got to shoot the basketball right there.
That's 8 Vanderbilt turnovers. And we've only played 11 minutes. McConnell works it up against Fuller. Almost stolen by Goulburn, saved by Jones on the left wing. Now almost stolen by Taylor, saved by Dellavedova. Entry pass down low. They kick it back outside to Jones. Jones guarded by Goulburn. He'll drive to the lane left side, put it up, rejected by Festus. Goulburn with a rebound to Fuller into the front court. Kyle down the middle, hesitates, floater, good. First points for the freshman. Lead down to 1. Here comes the crowd. McConnell, Dellavedova. Now they work it on the perimeter. Steindl back into the game for St. Mary's. Up top, McConnell. McConnell hesitates. He'll drive to the basket, throw it up, off the glass, good. That's almost a playground move.
Yeah.
He just sort of looks and fakes and then just sort of throws it to the glass.
Well, they just try to keep you off balance with some of their fakes and that kind of thing.
23-20. Festus down the right block, goes cross court to Fuller. Fuller drives to the lane, bounce pass out to Goulburn. Lance pulls up from about 13, straight away, good.
Well, you tend to feel like Vanderbilt's kind of getting into their offensive flow a little bit, and it's a result of Fuller making some good penetration and good passing.
23-22, St. Mary's up by 1, 7:40 to go first half. McConnell almost carried the basketball on a high dribble, gives it to Dellavedova, who's guarded by Taylor, straight away. Now a beautiful bullet pass into Jones, who missed the dunk.
That's a technical.
Hanging on the rim, grabbed the ball and dunked it back in. And Kevin Stallings saying that is a technical foul.
You cannot grab the rim. That's a technical foul.
I don't think he's going to get it. Kevin Stallings said he hung on the rim and dunked the basketball, and you can't do it.
That's a technical foul.
I think he's going to call it now. Let's see, or they're going to go look. Well, there is no TV broadcast here.
He just called it.
It's clearly.
He just called it.
It's one of those. Jones went in for the two-handed dunk, missed it. It bounced straight back to him. So while he was hanging on the rim with one hand, he caught it with the other and dunked it back in.
It really was a pretty athletic move. I will say that.
Not count as a team foul. It does not count as an individual foul. But it will send John Jenkins to the line for 2 free throws. So Jenkins at the line, 90% from the stripe this season, misses the first one.
That wasn't even close.
No, that was well short.
That barely drew iron.
Vanderbilt 4 of 6 from the line. St. Mary's yet to attempt a free throw. John makes the second one. His first points of the afternoon to pull us even at 23, and now Vanderbilt will get the basketball. I can't recall seeing that play happen before.
I don't remember either. I'm sure it's happened, but
Missed a two-hand dunk, and while he was still hanging on the rim with one hand, grabbed the ball and went ahead and dunked it again. Fuller into the front court. Tinsley came out earlier. Taylor drives baseline, throws it back outside, and he traveled with it. That is turnover number 9. So the Gales with the basketball. McConnell, who plays a lot of minutes for the Gales, into the front court. Young with it back to McConnell, guarded by Fuller. And then a foul and a moving screen's called on St. Mary's. I thought they got away with one earlier. They got this one. And they get Tim Williams, and that is his second, and that is the team's 5th.
Well, Vanderbilt's got to start taking better care of the basketball right now.
Yeah. Vanderbilt 8 of 19 from the field, 9 turnovers. St. Mary's 11 of 18 with 7 turnovers. Jenkins shot fake, got his man in the air, launches the 3 and nails it. Vanderbilt up 26-23. Steindl went flying by, and once he cleared, Jenkins knocked it down. Steindl with the basketball. Now up top, Dellavedova. He'll shoot from way out there, and Taylor got there quickly. Dellavedova backs out, wants a screen from Williams, gets it. Chingang with a little hedge help. Now they find Young in the lane for a 14-footer that was an air ball. It went about 12. Rebound Jenkins. John front court. Boy, 3 here would be huge. He steps back and fires. Chingang, 3. Thank you very much.
You called it, brother. That was a really nice pick and roll that time by Chingang.
29-23, and a foul's called on Fuller.
Tell you what, that's a senior using a freshman right there. By just dropping that shoulder, getting into his body, and then kind of flailing and acting a little bit, but the referee bought it.
Foul on Fuller is his first, team's 3rd. Williams will come out, as will Young for St. Mary's. Kenton Walker back into the game, as is Rob Jones. Commodores were trailing by 6, 19-13. They now lead by 6, 29-23. Dellavedova guarded by Taylor. Right wing McConnell. McConnell works on a hedge. Chingang with good help there. Bounce pass to Jones, 17 feet away. Jones guarded by Goulburn. Backs up, wants to go one-on-one. Drives behind the back dribble, can't penetrate. Out to McConnell, shot clock at 10. McConnell off the screen. Steps back, can't shoot. Throws it cross court. Jones for 3. It's good. Wow.
He can really shoot the basketball. Big, strong fella.
His three-point percentage is only about 34%, but he's got a couple of them here, and that cuts the lead to 3, 29-26, 5:25 to go in the first half. Fuller looking for Jenkins, finds him way up top, guarded by Steindl. Jenkins works right, off a hedge, couldn't shoot, goes to Goulburn. Lance, crossover dribble, back out to Fuller. Fuller penetrates to the lane, hooks pass inside, tough pass, threw it away. That pass can't be converted. Turned over the other way, that's number 10. And now 5 minutes to go, St. Mary's front court. Dellavedova throws it into the lane to Walker, puts it up with the left hand, in and out, no good. Rebound Jenkins. Made a good spin move, couldn't finish. Need a good solid possession here. Fuller to Chingang. Into the corner, Taylor, who wasn't quite ready for the pass. Jeff goes baseline, and I believe he was fouled on the floor by Dellavedova. You mentioned it earlier, Tim, that may be something that they could try to exploit.
Well, I don't think there's any question because Jeff's starting to shoot the basketball from the perimeter, so Dellavedova has to go out on him. But the problem is when he drives, we're running people in behind him, so he's got automatic help right there. So I think we got to clear the side and let him go one-on-one.
Foul on Dellavedova, his first, team 6th. Tinsley back into the game. Fuller sits down. Fuller actually played pretty well. His minutes in there was a big part of that run. Right wing Chingang. Hands it to Jenkins. Jenkins now guarded by Dellavedova. Works around a couple of screens, then takes the 3 and nailed it and said, take some of that.
Well, again, that was that patented step back.
32-26. John was 7. 4:20 to go in the half. McConnell quiet so far offensively. Steindl, nice pass down inside for the lay-in. That is good by Walker. Penetration led to the easy basket. 32-28. 4:05 to go. Taylor will drive the lane. Step back, fall away, 14-footer's good.
Well, he gets the ball right there. He's got to shoot the basketball.
Jeff with 8, the lead back to 6, 34-28. McConnell penetrates his little floater in the lane. No good. Rebound, Goulburn sky high to Tinsley, trying to stretch it to their largest lead of the day.
He rebounded that basketball from the top of the circle right there.
Taylor into the lane, stripped and fouled going up. Free throws coming after this timeout. 3:41 to go, first half. Vanderbilt 30 will have a chance to extend a 6-point lead now as Jeffrey Taylor will go to the line. 17 fouls on St. Mary's, so the Commodores are in the 1-1. This is a two-shot opportunity for Jeff, who has 8 points in the first half, and his first free throw is good. Jeff had a good game. He was kind of the talk of the St. Mary's game with some of his athleticism on display, some spectacular dunks in that game. Jeff gets the roll on the second free throw. He is in double figures with 10. And Rod Odom's checking in. I think they're going to give Jeff a little bit of a breather here. Somebody's got to leave the game.
I guess it's Taylor. Yeah, Taylor.
Jeff with a little smile as he comes off. 36-28. Vanderbilt with its largest lead of the afternoon. 3:41 to go first half. McConnell, 2 points on a 15-point average, brings the ball up. Got Jenkins on him right now. Now Odom picks him up. Dellavedova, right wing, guarded by Goulburn. He'll bring it back up to the top. Now drives off a screen that was a moving screen. Dellavedova throws it back outside, almost threw it away, saved by Holt. Now to Jones.
Well, that was a great play by Rod Odom. He kind of shaded more towards McConnell.
McConnell, shot clock inside 10. Weaves his way into traffic, throws it back outside. Holt with a shot fake. Back to McConnell for the three. That's no good. Rebound Goulburn for the Commodores. McConnell sort of shot puts it up there. That was sort of a little poke to the rim, and now the Commodores with a chance to stretch this to double digits. Odom guarded by Dellavedova. To Goulburn. Festus working down inside. Odom left wing. Top of the key, Tinsley. Brad, and a foul is going to be called on the floor on McConnell, and that's going to be his second.
Well, that's a point of emphasis for the officials right now, hand checking. If you hand check somebody, they are supposed to call that, and that was exactly what it was.
Nice strong move by Brad there. Made a big head fake and then drove to the right, and McConnell reached out and grabbed him. And 1-1 for Tinsley. Vanderbilt 7 of 9 from the line. St. Mary's has not attempted a free throw. Brad's first one is good.
Well, we're doing the last 5 or 6 minutes of this first half. Joe, we've done a lot better job on that high ball pick, the pick and roll there.
37-28. Second one. Got the roll. 38-28. Vanderbilt by 10. 2:43 to go in the half. Dellavedova brings it up. McConnell still in the game with 2 fouls. Jones tried to throw a bullet pass in. Odom blocked it. Jones was able to save it. Now to McConnell, 2:30 to go in the half. Drive, and a foul is going to be called on Odom. And there again is the veteran just lowered his shoulder and ran into Odom and drew the contact. Second on Rod, 4th on the Commodores. And that will most likely prompt Taylor to come in, and he will, and he'll come in for Odom.
Well, that's the one difference between Taylor and Rod, is the fact that Taylor tends to move his feet a little bit quicker defensively.
St. Mary's inbounds into the backcourt. McConnell, 2:23 to go in the half. Vanderbilt leading 38-28. Jones drives right, cut off by Goulburn. Drives left, steps back, a little fall-away jumper. That's an air ball. Rebounds loose on the floor. Festus tips it out to Goulburn, who is upended, made a great save to Taylor, then to Tinsley. Front court to Jenkins. 3 from John is no good. Tip no good. Out of bounds. It'll be St. Mary's basketball. And wait a minute, is that Jeff on the floor?
Yeah.
Taylor on the floor, face down. I could not tell. Looked like at first he was clutching his face.
Well, he went up for a rebound and got kind of pushed underneath the backboard right there. I don't know.
Shannon Gordon out to see him. Jeff rolling over now on his back, and he's holding his forehead. Kevin Stallings walks the length of the court to check on Jeff. And
well,
there may be a little blood involved. Shannon's putting on the rubber gloves now. Festus, and it would be nice, Tim, we've said this before, to finish this half out, maintain this 10-point advantage. 2 minutes to go.
Well, Fuller's done a really good job defensively here.
Into the corner, Dellavedova guarded by Jenkins right now. They skip it cross court to Holt. Holt up top, Jones guarded by Goulburn. Now McConnell, they move it back to Dellavedova, right wing. Dellavedova with a head fake inside to Young. Hooks a pass to the corner to Jones. A three is no good. Rebound, Kyle Fuller for the Commodores. 1:35 to go in this half. Tinsley steps into the three. Bang!
Tell you what, give Fuller a lot of credit, keeping his head up. And
half, if I'm counting correctly, is that 28-9 since then? 28-9 Vanderbilt run.
Is that MTSU math?
They had to take off my shoes there. But anyway, 41-28. St. Mary's with the basketball. Front court, Dellavedova guarded by Fuller. Comes left wing Steindl. He'll take the three, and it's way offline. Rebound Fuller, another board. 1:13 to go in the half.
And now you can be patient here a little bit.
Chance to extend the 13-point lead. Goulburn hands it to Tinsley. You hear the whistling from Kevin Stallings saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now he's ready to get him into the offense. 1 minute to go in the half. Tinsley looking for Jenkins. His defender fell down, but they didn't risk the pass. Goulburn shot clock at 11. Inside for Festus. Foul on the floor on Young, who's
he didn't have an
6'9", 235, is just having difficulty dealing with Festus.
He has no answer for that right there. That was getting ready to be a dunk.
His second, team's ninth. Ezeli at the line for 1-1.
Well, there was a time there, Joe, where St. Mary's was shooting about 61%. They've cooled off now to 48.
Festus' first free throw. Good.
Tell you what, he has improved that so much.
I was talking to Kevin after the game Wednesday night. I said, it's gone with Festus from expecting him not to make it to now expecting him to make it.
Well, and he feels confident, I think, when he steps to the line.
42-28. Second one on the way. Good.
Yeah, that was nothing but the bottom of the net. That didn't even draw iron right there.
8 for Festus. 43-28. 15-point Vanderbilt lead. 45 seconds to go in the half. Fuller guarding McConnell. Works off of a screen. Drives to the basket. Cut off by Festus. Throws it back up top. Dellavedova, an open three. No good. Rebound Tinsley. You can play for the final shot. The shot clock is off. He might take a timeout. And Kevin Stallings will utilize the one timeout that you would lose. Side rear court out near the center line. 27.2 seconds remaining. Vanderbilt with a 30-9 run to this point, trying to add just a little bit more before going to the locker room. Jenkins now, Tinsley out near the center circle with 17. Now Fuller with 15 to play. Fuller works it from right to left, now comes back to the right. Now to Tinsley with 10, with 9. Off of the screen from Festus. Tinsley look for the slip screen into Festus. Now back out to Goulburn. Three from Lance, no good. Rebound Festus, and he stepped on the baseline with 0.7 of a second to go.
Well, that was a good look.
Yep.
Right there. It was a good look, and you could tell we got almost a perfect angle at that basket right there, and you could tell it was a little off to the left when Lance shot it.
0.7 of a second to go. McConnell will just inbound, and that'll do it. Well, Vanderbilt with a 30-9 round